two teams are walking in the middle of the field here at the Far Western Regionals. Hello again, everybody. I'm Greg GK Porter, along with Georgia and the camera. You've got the Magic City Ball Club and the Southside White. Magic City from Montana and Southside White from the Pacific Northwest, the state of Washington, Seattle area. We'll be right back with the starting lineups in its Far Western Regional day number 1 in just a moment. Shift colors, we're going to get underway here in this girls under 14 category with the Magic City versus the Southside White. Let's go ahead and get the lineups for both clubs. For the Magic City, they're going to be in red, and for Southside White, they're going to be in baby blue and white. Southside White, they're head coached by Jim Moore. The goalie will be Takara Mitsu or either Rachel Leopold. Number 2 is Alexa Whitney. Number 3 is Ashley Moore. Number 4 is Brittany Robinson. Number 7 is Gabby Fortis. Number 8 is Lindsay Aranda. Number 12 is Michaela Benjamin. Number 14 is Lainey Lobb. 15 is Kaylee Lyman. 22 is Alyssa Edenstrom. And number 25 is Gabby Leong. And now for the lineup for Don Trentham and Jordan Fenwick's club. And they are Magic City out of Billings, Montana. Their keeper will be Ryan Hadley. Not here today is Holly Davidson. Number 20 is defender Samantha Elliott. Number 21 is defender Corey Flynn. And we are underway now. Number 22 is center midfielder Alex Harvey. 23 is outside mid Haley Heller. Number 24 is defender Iron Bethany. Number 25 is defender Rachel Kohler. Number 26 is midfielder Michaela Kofler. Number 27 is Sigrid McLean, the defender. At outside mid, her defender is Abigail Paulson. At number 29, at outside mid is Hannah Peretti. Number 30 at center mid or forward is Chloe Rector. Number 31 at forward or outside mid is Michaela Robinson. Number 33 at defender is Madison Schwarzkopf. Number 34 at forward or outside mid is Addison Stapleton. Number 35 at forward is Morgan Sweezer. And number 36 at defender and midfielder is Randy White. And that's your lineup for Magic City. That ball is to the outside. There's a challenge there, and that ball goes out. On the far side touchline will be a throw-in for Magic City in red. Looks like it's going to be Kohler's going to take it. Rachel Kohler, you're watching girls under 14 action here in Lancaster, California, the Lancaster National Soccer Center. Up to Central now with it. Kohler, that was, and intercepted. And now trying to get a counterattack going is Southside White now. There in the mix was Alexa Whitney, and we have a foul. It'll be a free kick for the visitors from Billings, Montana, Magic City, in their own half. 0-0 your score, just starting of this match. Here on a beautiful day here in Lancaster, California. It's going to get warmer, though, as the week carries on. And now we have a through ball, and with it is Benjamin. Benjamin just outside the box, dispossessed there, and on the near side coming in there is Leong. And Leong trying to get that soccer ball, gets it, wins it, and into space. Won by Magic City now, and they push it outside of the near side touchline. It'll be a throw-in. Alexa Whitney the throw-in. Whitney looking for a teammate, didn't get it. Try to get a return, Karam. And now Magic City has it. Southside White, they win it. And in their own half, try to collect and get something going. Try to get a through ball there, intercepted. And now to far side, it's Paulson running it down for Magic City. But she knocked it out, so it's going to be a throw in for Southside White. Anticipated a much warmer beginning of the week, but we're lucky. Got a nice breeze, and it's not as hot as it can be. We are in June now. And the Far West Regionals did a great job of deciding this year to bring it over here to the LSC. That ball going out of play on the near side. Still 0-0 your score. Just the opening day of the Far West Regionals in the USYS competition. The winner of Region 4 and USYS is going to be going to vie for the national championship. South Sound now has that soccer ball. And even though it's written down as South Side, maybe we'll just say it as South Sound. Or we'll call it SS. Whichever way it work. In your own half, Magic City. Going to try to do something with it. Get it going, get an attack going. Got the professionals playing in the United States soccer team and a men's side playing against Italy right now over in South Africa. That ball pushed all the way toward the attacking third and trying to run it down, but a keeper comes off her line, and Hadley able to get the easy save there and draw it down the central. Off a touch that time by Harvey, and out to the wide. Trying to win it, and winning it there was Abigail Paulson. And that ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the far side touchline. Trying to work their outside left wing of their offense. Magic City down to central with it. And winning it. And now trying to get a long ball, and that's Benjamin. She won't get it. Because coming way off her line was Hadley. Hadley anticipating that run by Benjamin and able to win that soccer ball with her feet. Couldn't do it with her hands there. She was past the 18-yard box, as you know. And it'll be a throw-in. You got a substitution on a baby blue side, a South Sound White. Yeah, bring in a fresh player here early in the game. Early in the match. And it looks like it's Brittany Robinson now into the contest. Tough to see the numbers for the baby blue. And some of the numbers are outlined in black and some are outlined in white. Collision in the 18-yard box. Let's see what the call is going to be. And the ref sits and the ref says play on, no problem. And it's going to be a goal kick. So goal kick for Magic City. They've been working their left side of their offense. Let's see if they try and go to the right side of their offense.
There you go. Take it, Joey. Take it.
And South Sound winning that soccer ball. And that's Edenstrom. Edenstrom pushing it out to the wide side, but nobody to run onto it. Had too much pace on it that time. And so now they're going to give way to playing a little defense here. 0-0 your score. First half action between Magic City and South Sound White. And a ball into central, won by Leong. Leong now on the near side. Leong trying to keep it in play, does she? Tough to see from here. And a throw in. Magic City going to throw it in. And get a strike. to midfield. South Sound now winning it in their own half. And South Sound now pushing in the cross, looking for Benjamin. And that ball goes out of play on the far side touchline. Ian Moore trying to get something going for South Sound crew. And they have an opportunity to make something happen here from the wide, but they throw it away. The Magic City in their own defensive third, trying to protect over there on that wide. Goes out of play now. 0-0 your score. Magic City going to throw it in. We'll be talking about the different age brackets throughout the telecast of who won the championship in the Region 4 in 2008 over in Hawaii. They played last year. Then they went on to Arkansas for the national championship. The SC Blues were a team that, in one of the categories, that was defending their own national championship last year. Off the 50-50 ball, and it goes out of play, but it's going to be a throw-in for Magic City. Well, Magic City now going to try to get some offense going here from the wide. You see the U.S. Youth Soccer, little cabanas there with their logo. U.S. Youth Soccer now on Twitter, and they've been tweeting and want people to tweet in about their exploits here in Region 4. LangevinProductions.com going to have some more games to be able to put on YouTube. And been quite a few games already put on there, about 30 games or so, or 30 different video segments. Actually, some of them are just individual players. Magic City now in their own half, and that was the intercept. And dribbling it there is Alexa Whitney, drawing it back. Competitive players there trying to find a way to process an attack and beat the other team. And they make adjustments as the game goes on, which is different than some of the other competitive teams, especially who don't make it to the regionals in this case. And to see age girls under 14, they definitely know how to do those types of things.
Let's go, guys. Let's go, girls. Be tough. There's the ball.
Going to be a free kick now. Free kick, Harvey. Alex Harvey. Harvey going to try to get that ball up forward and see what they can do offensively.
Push up. Go, 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 Brad. Win that, win that.
On the near side now. Aranda and into the central. Benjamin trying to get it. And that ball had too much pace and way far forward of her. Pushed all the way back in their defensive half now. Edenstrom working that out to the wide. We had a 50-50 ball won by South Sound. And they win it again down to central. Now going to push it off to the near side over to Lindsay Aranda. And Aranda didn't get it. And that ball goes over to Stapleton. Maybe that was. In their own half, however, winning it is South Sound. A shot had just missed the far post that time. I believe that was Robinson taking that shot. Either Robinson or Whitney that took that shot. Had a lot of strength on it, but she just missed it wide. Far post action. And you take a look over there in your video picture, and you can see there where they're selling the hats and the shirts and the food over there, popcorn and different stuff to keep you from being hungry while you're out here watching the action or playing in the action. South Sound throwing it in from the far side touchline. Ball intercepted into space, but it caroms right over there to Robinson. And now here's Leon. Gabby Leong, nice ball. Long ball into the corner just outside the box. But now running into the space was Whitney. Whitney trying to find Benjamin, but she had way too much velocity on that soccer ball for Benjamin to do anything with it. 0-0 your score. Magic City from Billings, Montana will throw it in their own defensive third. Their assistant coach playing in Division II, Jordan Finwick, coming out to help out in this Far West Regionals. Try to get the girls, keep them focused on what they want to try to do here in this Far West Region number 4. Over in the corner now. South Sound try to do something with it, and it is going to be a goal kick. Went past the goal line. Region 4 champions. Let's start from the boys under 12. Let's go with the 12-year-old scenario. It was WCFC. They won that boys Region 4 last year, played over in Hawaii and beating the Stampede in that championship game. And the Mustang Fury on the girls' side won 2-1 against West Coast FC. Into space, and that ball caroms off the 50-50, ball out of play, and South Sound will throw it in. Still 0-0 here in the first half. South Sound has had that ball in the defensive half of Magic City here in the last few minutes. And they're going to continue to try to put the pressure. Head coach Jim Moore. Just the first day of action in Region 4. Looking for a national championship. All these teams, over 200 teams involved in this tournament that lasts all week long, and George Landon Video Sports Productions will be around. Going to be a throw-in now. Gabby Leong is going to throw it in, but they're going to have a substitution first, and both clubs are going to have a sub come in.
5 blue is out, 25 red is out.
And we'll try to see who comes in. Remember, if we miss any substitutions, we'll always say when they touch that soccer ball. They don't have the numbers in the front most of the time, so you got to wait till they turn around, and by that time the action's going. Gabby Leong throws it in on the near side, and that ball is knocked out of play by her own teammate.
Be the first one to the ball. Go, take it. Go to it, go to it, go to it.
And off the carom on the near side, and finally the red, all red, trying to get something going here. You get some offense. They've been playing in their own half of the field here recently. Chloe Rector and getting that ball inside to Kuffler. And must have been an offsides call. South Sound now in their own defensive third. Going to switch it to the wide side. Got a runner on the far side. Good offensive attack, however, dispossessed that time. And Chloe Rector now. Rector being covered well into space, and it is knocked out by Rector. Be a throw in for South Sound. That ball goes into lob. And then now to Leong. They're only playing with about 13 or 14 players over there. South Sound, and there's Benjamin for a shot on the near post, but no problem, except for the fact that Ryan Hadley handled the soccer ball, and now it's going to give up a CK. So set piece try here for the South Sound Ball Club here in the first half. more than midway through the first half of action. With a 35-minute half on top of the net and kicked out by South Sound. They were hoping that ball would carry them back inside the field of play, but it did not. It did, but they didn't have anybody to be able to handle it the way they wanted to. So in their own 18-yard box, the 6-yard box specifically, they've got a goal kick.
Take it, McKenna.
And the Central tightening up, playing very well there. Magic City in their own defensive third. South Sound now into the 18-yard box now. Going to be a throw-in for South Sound. Magic City is going to substitute a player in there. 2 players actually coming in. Tough to see. I think it's 35 and 38. Morgan Sulcer. And there is no 38. And Randy White. The 6-yard box now. Goal kick, Madison Schwarzkopf. Schwarzkopf. An intercept. There's Benjamin in the area. However, Alex Harvey intercepting it. And then the intercept by South Sound now in the 18-yard box. They've got a runner there. Trying to fend off the defender. Doing a fine job of it too, but just could not thread the needle that time was Lindsay Aranda. However, down the central shot and a save by the keeper and a runner right at her. And Hadley able to make the save. Ryan Hadley standing tall and that inside the goal and protecting that near posts.
Hadley Ryan.
Yeah, correction on the name there, Hadley Ryan. It was written differently on the sheet. And now we have a correction on it, so it's Hadley Ryan. And that's where it'll be the rest of the game. I'd like to let all the parents know that we only go by what they have on the sheet, unless, of course, one of the parents comes over and tries to correct it. And if that's the case, then we'll change it. Hadley Ryan now, which to me actually sounds better, but never been a parent, so I won't deal with that one. In the Central now, South Sound. In her own half, and a challenge there to the wide. Coming down to Central, that ball up in the air. Here comes Long. Long going after it. Also, Sulcer. And now it heads off towards the Central. And a header that time by Lyman, and it went behind her. That's always dangerous, and Edenstrom able to corral it. However, they intercepted as a keeper, and on the near side, they had to retreat back in their own 18-yard box. And after being bottled up most of this match in their own half of the field, Magic City now from Montana trying to get some offensive attack going here.
Get one in now, come on.
She's your spot.
We got a substitution coming in now for Magic City. And that's going to be Rachel Kohler, 25. She's going to try to get that ball inside the box strongly, but headed out strongly just as well. Kohler takes a shot anyways. Nice hustle by Kohler of the lime cleats there. Getting back into the play and trying to sneak up on the keeper.
Nice, Sigrid. Go to the ball, Red. Go to the ball.
Headed toward the 18-yard box now. Hadley Ryan now, the 50-50 ball. Won by the light blue, and they send it all the way down for Benjamin, but it's going to run out of real estate back there. So Hadley Ryan is going to get it restarted here. Going to be substitutions on the far side as we wind our way towards halftime here. 0-0 is still your score. Day one of the Far West Regionals. The USYS here at the LSC, Lancaster, California. Magic City from their own 18-yard box, intercepted. They get another player to strike it and send that long ball. For retreating back is Edenstrom. Edenstrom in the central has done well. Gets it off to the wide now and trying to get a runner along that far side and the right side of their offense. And it give way now, though, to Alex Harvey, and Harvey sends a long ball the other way to where Edenstrom has to collect it after it went out of play in a far side touchline. Edenstrom and company now again trying to do what they were trying to do a few seconds ago and get it going. However, they give way to a throw-in on the far side because they could not possess it and keep that attack going. So they bring in a fresh player and see if that'll, well, actually it's Magic City bringing in a fresh player to throw it in. For Magic City, Billings, Montana, a town of good 100,000 or so. They don't have a million population towns in Montana. So this is one of the bigger places in Montana, Billings is. Ball goes out on the near side. Going to be a throw-in. Benjamin now. Going to try to throw it in again. Leon trying to get it but cannot as Magic City wins it first, sends it out of play. Kaylee Lyman throws it in to Benjamin. Michaela Benjamin. On the near side, almost a dangerous one. Edstrom missed it that time, and here's White. White on the run, White in the box, and a challenge that time to get it away from box, but it nearly, on that challenge, could have been a penalty shot. They had to really get back. Now it's back in the 18-yard box, and down to Central, another challenge. And they're able to get it outside their box, protecting against Magic City that time. And they put some real pressure as it all started with Edenstrom missing at midfield. And then it went into the long ball, counterattack. And if it wasn't for a good defensive play in their own 18-yard box, they would have had a big chance, Magic City would have, to put one in the back of the net, but they could not do it. So now they're in their own defensive half, trying to regain that soccer ball. And they can't do it right now as they're going to give up with the foul, a free kick, and it comes over to Leong. And now down to Central. Leon getting the return pass, but dispossessed into Central that time. Benjamin, Michaela Benjamin on a soccer ball, trying to push it forward off the 50-50 ball. And Southside winning it again. Southside still on a soccer ball. It caroms over to Benjamin. Benjamin trying to get around the defender in the space, could not do it. Magic City, and it goes out of play as Leon Going to be a substitution now. In the waning moments of the first half for Magic City, they're going to get a couple of fresh players in. Still 0-0. The first half of this action between Magic City and South Sound White. Going to be a free kick. We'll mention any of the players as they touch that soccer ball if we don't get the substitutions for you. One of the players that just did come in, we're lucky to see, number 21 there, and that's Corey Flynn. And now on their own defensive half, looking for Benjamin. Benjamin on the run. Benjamin on the near side. Being marked up by Harvey over in the corner. Alex Harvey winning it, taking it away from Benjamin and pushing it upfield. Good work in her own deep third by Alex Harvey. Benjamin having a hard time that time, trying to get a ball back toward that 18-yard box. Edenstrom and her teammate retreating back for it. Lyman, Kaylee Lyman. To the far side, a 50-50 ball goes out, and it's going to be a throw-in. Substitution before the throw-in, if they get it in. South side, and coming out. Coming out is Benjamin for South Sound. Fresh player coming in. To the far side of their offense, the far right side, trying to make something happen. South Sound, they bring in Ashley Moore. I believe that's the daughter of the coach, Jim Moore, number 3, and Baby Blue. Do we have another substitution again? Yes, we do, for the Red. I mentioned the 13 category from last year, 2008, the champions. For the boys, it was the ISC Strikers. They won 5-1 over the Colorado Rush, Nike. But on the girls' side, it was the SC Blues. They won 3-0 over Real Colorado national team in a 13-year-old category. And a fresh player that came in was Michaela Koffler. Time running out of the first half, just outside the 18-yard box. Which team will try to put one in the back of the net? They are fit to be tied in this match. Day number 1, Far West Regionals, USYS Championships. In his space, with it now, South Sound. They can't possess it as they are dispossessed by Magic City. Magic City still on the counterattack. However, it goes all the way down. I believe Rachel Leopold is the keeper. Might have mentioned Mitsui. If we did, that's probably incorrect. We will make sure of who it actually is for the second half. And a collision, and it goes over the top of the net. Six-yard box. A collision right there, and nobody's worse for the wear.
Come on, Blue!
Magic City pushing it up towards midfield after the goal kick. South Sound. Moore could not possess it, dispossessed. At midfield now. And with it was Lyman. And her pass intercepted. Edenstrom to the wide side now to Fortis. And that ball is knocked out of play. Knocked out of play by Kohler. Or, no, that wasn't Kohler. Might have been Heller there. Yeah, it was Haley Heller knocking it out. And on the far side, try to make something happen. We mentioned the under 13 category. Under 14 category was the Arsenal FC beating the LA Rampage in the boys side of the 14-year-old division, winning the championship in Region 4 here. And that ball in the 18-yard box, Leopold has it as a counterattack, trying to make something happen that time, and he could not. Easy process there by Leopold. And it's going to be a throw-in. South Sound going to throw it in. Intercepted by Magic City. And Magic City pushing it where Edenstrom has time and space and drives it past midfield. Nobody able to run onto it. Magic City trying to connect it to somebody. It was intercepted. And now on the near side, here is Leong. Leong on the near side. Leong, left foot set in the box, a collision. The center ref says play on. Magic City now trying to make a play. Cannot. Here's Edenstrom. Edenstrom collecting the ball nicely. And the one with geometric designs on a 50-50 ball continues to go into toward the defensive third of Magic City. The South Sound now. And it goes out of play. Hustling toughly there was Randy White. Gabby Leong driving that ball toward the 18-yard box. But no problem there as they stand tall at the box. And they have to retreat back now. As getting to it first is Lyman. And back to the keeper. Leopold back to Lyman, but they might have gave way. So in the attacking third, Magic City an opportunity. Corey Flynn now. Off the header by Koeffler. And that is the end. The double whistle of the first half. Far West Regionals. We have a 0-0 score between Magic City from Billings, Montana and South Sound White. Stick with us. We'll be right back for more action in the second half of this girls under 14 match. All right, both teams going to kind of switch ends here in the second half. The wind kind of kicking up momentarily And in this case, is cooling it down here in this June day. And a lot of the kids are already out of school, enjoying the summertime. Montana area and the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle area, being able to watch this match that is 0-0 at halftime. And as you can see, the light blue, South Sound going from left to right, and Magic City going from right to left. Chloe Rector on a run on the far side, and that ball goes out of play. And it's going to be a throw-in, though, for Magic City. Trying to see if they can get one on the net and get it in the back of the net for a score. And in this match so far, if somebody scores, whoever scores is going to put the other team in a real in position, so to speak. And a shot out, a save! Staying in front of it, Hadley Ryan. And some adjustments already made by head coach Gary O'Neill. I mentioned Jim Morey is not the head coach, he's the team manager. And assistant coach John Perdaman. I'll give Gary O'Neill credit. And his team has to retreat back. Edenstrom, who played a fine first half. And our defenders back there doing a fine job. They've had to make some big plays as Magic City, on counterattacks primarily, were very aggressive, and they had to get back there and retreat back and make a few plays. So Aranda driving that ball out of play. Or rather, Aranda is a goal kicker.
There you go, Maddie. Stay there, Maddie. Get it, Micah. Get it, Mike. Way to go, Mike. Make your pass. Way to go. Pressure.
Man, that ball is driven out.
You're bad. There you go, bad. Come on, Micah. Challenge.
Rachel Leopold for South Sound. Whitney now. Pushing it all the way up to Mior, Ashley Mior. Mior is number 3. Number 5 would be Takara Mitsu. And if she comes in, she's also a backup keeper. Lainey Lobby, pronounced Lobby rather than Lob. Now on the far side, and that ball is knocked out of play, but it's going to be a corner kick, I believe. Yes, it is for Magic City. Alex Harvey is running over there. So Harvey's going to take the CK. Haven't been too many of those in this match so far. The temperature is just beautiful right now. Can't ask for better weather. That ball in the 18-yard box up high and brought down by the keeper. Up in the air. Still in the box. But South Sound able to get it out of their own defensive third. Benjamin right there trying to put the pressure on. And keeping it in their defensive half is Kiefler in the box, and an offsides call. So an offsides call, and getting it started is Edenstrom. 0-0 your score, a long ball. Getting back toward the central. Fortis. And to the wide side now, Mior. And trying to get to that soccer ball, could not. Out of play throw-in, far side touchline, Magic City, Montana. Rector goes out of play, throw in. Try to work it out from the outside in. South Sound, but not able to do it as they stiffen up in the interior. Down at Central, and they had to retreat back and push it across midfield now. Alexa Whitney now on it. Whitney having a lot of problems there as she's dispossessed. And Magic City winning that soccer ball, but Whitney steal it again. Whitney staying after the ball and pushing it all the way past the goal line. A nice little sequence of hustle there by Alexa Whitney for South Sound. Taking it now, Madison Schwarzkopf for Magic City. Intercepted into space that time by Lobby on a near side. Magic City winning it and pushing it up forward. Edenstrom retreating back. She was under a lot of pressure that time by Kaler. Off the 50-50 ball, it caroms over to Alexa Whitney, and her teammates now push it across midfield. Here's Lindsay Aranda. Aranda on a run on the near side. Aranda still on a soccer ball and takes a shot and does not get it to where she wants to, and get maybe a runner onto it in that 6-yard box. So Hadley Ryan setting it up for her teammates to get it restarted up the field. Still in a 0-0 match. The Far West Regionals. Day 1. In the corner and a shot. And again, behind the back of the net by Aranda. Schwarzkopf will take the goal kick. Madison looking for a teammate there. And Robinson could not get to it. And Robinson stays after it in the space. Nicely done. Goes to the interior, has a player strike it there. And now in the center circle, but running onto it is Whitney with speed. Whitney with time and space. Whitney bends it right there to Benjamin off the carob. Benjamin again, but knocked away by Ryan. Hadley Ryan, nice play. And there was an offsides call that time, and it'll be a free kick. Benjamin a little bit offsides, but she didn't know that. She just kept playing. And that's what you got to do. Because you don't know if it actually is an offsides call. You're trying to hear the whistle, but when you're actually out there playing, sometimes you just don't hear it. To midfield now, intercepted by Gabby Fortis. And Gabby out to the wide to Whitney, bending ball, looking for Benjamin again. And handball in the box. And here in the last minute here, they've got 2 good plays like that. And they are now making those passes from the wide into the interior. And they've found Benjamin twice. And that's not a good thing if you're Magic City from Montana. Let's see what they do with it this time. And they reduced the size of the field, and Leong has to retreat back, and it goes out of play. Substitutions on the far side in this 0-0 match to get it started for both of these clubs in the Far West Regionals for 2009. Fresh player coming in for the all red. And it is 21, and that is Corey Flynn, the defender type. In your own defensive third now, Edenstrom sending that ball all the way up to midfield. Intercepted though. Nicely done by Harvey, and sending it all the way down, but they could not do anything with it. And so they're going to have a goal kick. 0-0 your score. More clouds have kind of come in and clouded out that blue. for the day so far. And we'll see how that continues on. Really, really made it comfortable if you're running around out there in that soccer field. Ball is knocked out of play. We were talking about the champions for 2008 in the different categories. And let's go now to the category that is this category, the 14-year-olds. For the boys, it was the Arsenal FC beating the LA Rampage. And for the girls, it was ARYSL, the Spirit, San Juan Spirits, beating the Crossfire Premier in this age bracket, 1-0. The 93 team, the Crossfire Premier in Hawaii, to win the 2008 Region 4 Far West Regional. Net ball on the near side. Magic City walking it out of their own half, but intercepted there in the space. You see Fortis, Gabby Fortis, weaving her way toward the interior now. Fortis still on a soccer ball. Gets a through ball, and that ball had way too much pace on it. Was not offsides, and that could have been a big dangerous play that time for Hadley Ryan, as the visitors from the Pacific Northwest had a runner in the box that time, but it had too much pace on it. And again, as I mentioned, they're finding a way to come down to Central in an 18-yard box, more so here in the second half than they did in the first half. So the adjustments that have been made by head coach Gary O'Neill are starting to work. And that's how you have a chance to put one in the back of the net. 0-0. Both clubs don't want to end up 0-0. Neither one of them want to give up a goal, as they've shown in this match. And tried it off the carom, but Leopold is able to make the save. As on a counterattack, both teams waiting for somebody to make a mistake on the other team. And try to capitalize inside the 18-yard box, and now it is in the box again. And no problem that time for Hadley Ryan. All the way up to Fortis. And ball intercepted in their own half of the field. Fortis comes into the space. Now Edenstrom pushing it forward. Has a teammate there, and that's Aranda. Lindsay Aranda, bending ball inside the box, and to the back of the 6-yard box and past the goal line. But it was lastly touched out by Magic City, and it'll be a CK. Benjamin with the CK. And Michaela's going to set it up for a teammate to take it, and she's going to get back into that interior. And the bending ball up in the air, the header brought down by Edenstrom. Trying to attack it again, it could not. And they'll have a CK on this side. So into space, Magic City able to defend. Edenstrom trying to bring one down with the header and try to get it into the near post, and nearly did. Rachel Kaler is retreating back and going to help out in the central of that 18-yard box. Off the CK. South Sound now in a 0-0 match. They got a substitution first before we keep the action going here. 2 fresh players are going to come in for the Red, as head coach Don Trenum wants a couple fresh players in there to make some defensive adjustments here. And, of course, to try to get a counterattack going. That bending ball across the width of the 18-yard box. And they might run out of a big, good try here, and they do, as Magic City wins it, pushes it upfield. But there is a foul on the play. And it was going to be a free kick. Now, for Magic City, the foul against South Sound in the 0-0 match.
Push to the goal, guys, to the goal. Go, Rachel, babe, let's go, Rachel, go. Yes,
0-0 in their own half of the field. Magic City along the far side. And head coach Don Trenum trying to bring that ball down. He was basically saying that's way too high and not where we want it to be. But now they are trying to push them back in their own defensive third there. They did enough to make it to where they can gain real estate and continue on, Magic City. And they do. Into Central. Getting a touch, but giving up that soccer ball. And they gain it back, though. Here's Elliott. Elliott getting to the near side now. And that was to Stapleton. And it is intercepted into space, and now they have to retreat back in their own defensive third. But they win it on the near side as Aranda kind of slowed up there, and she might be having a problem physically. And winning that ball into space that time was Harvey, and Harvey just try to protect down the Central and push it out to the wide. And some more substitutions coming in for both teams as starting to get winded here. Second half.
We've got number 5, Cindy coming in, and then going out.
Okay.
And number 12.
Thank you. Takara Mitsui's coming into the contest as Benjamin comes out now. Mitsui, number 5. And the ball goes out of play on the far side touchline. Will be a throw-in. Magic City throwing it in off the header that time by Mior. And now South Sound winning it in the Central. They have it. Getting it over to Fortis. Dispossessed, though. Going the other way. Randy White and her teammates in the Central now try to get to that soccer ball. They could not. And Lobby has it. Lobby pushing it out to the wide. Benjamin did not go out. Benjamin is still into the contest. I guess Aranda went out of the contest. Retreating back, Edenstrom, Alyssa, and she gives it back to her keeper, Leopold. Drives it upfield into space. Robinson was trying to get to it. About halfway through this second half of action, 0-0 is still your score. Gets more and more crucial as time goes on. You want to win that first game to kind of get you in a rhythm. Makes it easier alongside the tournament if you can win. And if you can put a lot of goals up. But the problem is, that's probably not going to happen for either team in this match. And so it's just a matter of trying to get the W. And that ball all the way back to their own 18-yard box. And for the Baby Blue. South Sound down to Central. Each team, as I mentioned in the first half, trying to wait for the other to make a mistake defensively or offensively. Matching up nicely that time, trying to stay on side, and that ball all the way placed in front of Leopold. Settling it down was Robinson off to the wide. And there's a touch there by Paulson. And that ball over to Schwarzkopf. And it's Central now. Winning it, South Sound. That's Whitney. Whitney down to Central. Whitney running into traffic. Dispossessed. That ball is still toward the attacking third. And Whitney chasing after it. Benjamin upfield. They still have it in the defensive half of Magic City. And they push it over to a player in his Central. And I believe that was Whitney again. And then now out to the wide. Here is Mitsui. And it will be a throw-in as Mitsui will throw it in. Girls under 14 action, 0-0 your score. Two good defensive teams here. Not allowing the other team to be able to do anything offensively. A couple of substitutions. coming in.
Number 8, and out is New York.
Lindsay Aranda back into the contest. And Muir leaving the contest for a South Sound. On the near side, it goes out of play. Time running down here in the second half. And to finish out a lot of the rest of the stuff that I was saying, along with the 2008 regional champions. As coming out now is Kiefler. And I believe that's Rachel Kaler coming back into the contest. And it is. In the boys under 15 category last year, winning the championship in Region 4 was the Valley United Stars. And for the girls' side, it was the Slammers beating Real SoCal. Benjamin down at Central. And that ball won by Magic City and pushing it across midfield, trying to get a counterattack. And it goes out of play. 16-year-old category was Real SoCal Blue beating FC Barcelona. On the boys' side, on the girls' side, it was SC Blues. And they were trying to defend their national championship as they beat Real SoCal 3-0. And then for the boys, in the 17-year-old category is Diablo Valley Black Pearl, 2-1 over the OSC Rage. That ball down to Central over the top of the net by Kaler taking a shot. As Kaler basically was retreating back and making sure that ball was not going to be a difficult one for her teammates. And a bending ball in the box again, and there's Kaler again. And she just driving that ball out of play. As soon as it comes to her, she's done that twice now. 0-0 match. On the wide side, Benjamin's going to throw it in. Into space, and Benjamin won't be able to get that one. On the girls' side, in the under 17 last year, it was the Eagles FC losing to the Slammers FC, one of those Slammers teams, again winning it in Region 4. And the boys under 18, it was Cisco Toros beating New Mexico Rush Nike Premier 2-1. And then on the girls' side, it was the Colorado Rush Nike beating the Slammers FC 2-1. And the Slammers FC, though, came back in the girls under 19 and won it. And Sereno 89 White on the boys' side won the Region 4 Far West Regionals and continued on towards Arkansas last year. So there you have all the winners in Region 4 last year. Who will it be this year? Into the 18-yard box and an offsides call by the center round. Moments left in this match between Magic City and South Sound out of the Pacific Northwest and Seattle area. Will anybody put it in the back of the net? I know head coach Don Trentham of Magic City wants that to happen for his club. And head coach Gary O'Neill wants that to happen for South Sound. But that hasn't happened yet. In Central now. Alyssa Edenstrom, who's played very strong in the Central. In defending type, and now they have a good counterattack. Does South Sound down the Central, and they don't do anything with this. Hadley Ryan able to get it. I believe that was Aranda on that run, and not happy on the play. Wanted a call. And defensively, I believe it was Michaela Robinson that made the big play down at Central. And Ryan able to come way off her line to the top of the box and make the play. Time running down. Undoubtedly, who puts it in the back of the net here is going to win this match. Edenstrom bringing it back to her keeper, Leopold. Leopold pushing it out. And Benjamin trying to run onto it, maybe to win. Pushing it out of play as it's going basically widthwise right now. A little bit stronger in this match. Rachel Kaler will throw it in. For Magic City out of Billings, Montana in a 0-0 match. The Far West Regionals here in the LSC, Lancaster, California. Down to Central off the counterattack. Aranda watches that ball by the defender of the All Red knock it out of play. Gabby Leong will bring it in. But there's substitutions that are going to happen first for Magic City as they get two fresh players into the match. Head coach Don Trenum making sure he has fresh players into the match. And it's Michaela Kiefler into the contest and Michaela Robinson into the contest now from Magic City. Down to Central, looking for a runner in the box on the near side. And of course that is number 5, Matsui. She couldn't get to it. Fortis winning it. Fortis now getting it over to Leon. Leon off the carom, but her teammates winning it, sending it in 18-yard box, but not a runner there. And it goes past the goal line. It was knocked out by Magic City, and it'll be a corner kick. Lainey Lobby is going to try the corner kick. She of the lime cleats now. CK set piece really big towards the end of the match. They've got a fresh player coming in to South Sound. They're going to get Mior back into the contest. Ashley. The CK from the near side is a good one up in the air to header, but not on the net. They had the right idea, but they missed the direction that time. Good quality CK that time. And it's girls under 14 action here. Alyssa Edenstrom was trying to hit that ball in the back of the net. Off the 50-50. Magic City not being able to gain it as Leong does, and looking for a runner down at Central. But coming way off her line was Hadley Ryan, and fortunately for her, she did that. Otherwise, there would have been way too much space, and she'd have had to make the big play. Retreating back now is the light baby blue, and they are able to get back there and make the big play. Push it all the way down as Ryan now makes a mistake. Here's Leong, takes a shot, and just missed it. Just missed the try that time along the goal. The keeper had committed herself in Ryan, and Leong just could not beat her from the wing. The best chance for putting one in the back of the net, and we have a foul for South Sound. So about unofficially what we have is about 6 minutes left. And it's right outside of the box. Right outside the 18-yard box. Magic City. Alex Harvey now. And what are they going to do on this set piece try? How are they going to range it? How are they going to try to trick? And Harvey, no, and that's going to go all past the goal line. And South Sound asserts themselves of a chance by Magic City to try to put one in the back of the net. They saved themselves with that big chance that Magic City was trying to piece together off the set piece. Edenstrom missed it, and it's going to be a foul, and it might be a card, and it's a yellow card. Edenstrom missed the soccer ball but hit the player and is going to draw a yellow card. And so now it's a free kick right outside the half circle. Big opportunity here late in the game for Magic City. They just had one right outside the 18-yard box. They couldn't do anything with it, as the wind took it away. Now this time they're going against the wind, and it could help them. See who's going to strike it here. Is it going to be Harvey again? Yes, it is. South Sound jumping up and down, trying to protect, help their keeper out. Harvey wants to get a bending ball off of South Sound. It caroms back out. Harvey strikes it, but she's going to have to retreat back, as coming out with some speed is South Sound across midfield, heading toward the attacking third. In the corner, trying to get a strike, and they do! Into the 6-yard box, trying to get another strike, and let's see. It's going to be a CK. Take that back. It is not going to be a CK. It's going to be a goal kick. As they say, it was primarily knocked out by Mior off of her foot. The simultaneous strike of the soccer ball. At the 6-yard box now. Intercepted there. Robinson. For South Sound, Leong trying to find it. Had a hard time that time as Keffler won it. Pushed it out to the wide. Benjamin retreats back. Gave it away, however. Getting it, winning it into space. Good defensive play right there in the space. South Sound winning the soccer ball. Not much time left. In the center circle now. Edenstrom winning it. Edenstrom still on the soccer ball. Alyssa Edenstrom still staying after it, and it goes out of play. Maybe a couple minutes left to play. Center ref is going to be looking at his watch pretty soon. Gabby Fortis is going to throw it in. Fortis going to throw it in on the near side. In a 0-0 match, we have a substitution, though. Coming out is Addison Stapleton. And let's see who's going to come in. Hannah Peretti is going to come into the contest. Number 29 on the near side, a throw in. The baby blue of South Sound, but they can't handle it, and they're going to give way to Magic City. Another substitution is going to come into the contest. Number 20 is going to come out, and that is Sammy Elliott is going to, or is that 20? Yeah, Sammy Elliott is going to come out. And Iron is going to come in now, Bethany Iron. Moments left now. Maybe one more big chance for both clubs to try to put one in the back of the net, or they're going to have to settle for the 0-0 tie. Goes out of play. Knocked out by Magic City, has thrown back in Mior into the 18-yard box. Here is Leong now. Gabby Leong dispossessed as they protect in a defensive third. Leon have to go back upfield, but now here's Edenstrom, and Edstrom didn't have anybody to pass it to, and that ball knocked out of play. And if you don't get anybody to pass it to, you're just hurting yourself now. And Leon going to throw it in as Magic City couldn't do anything with it. And now they have to play defense into space. They knock it out though. And the way they knocked it out protects them each more time off the clock. Throwing it in now. After Benjamin's throwing and now getting another opportunity. The South Sound. Trying to work a play down to Central. And coming over is Muir. But playing tough again. Not allowing any kind of a threaded pass. But now here's Benjamin. Down on a long ball. Has a runner in the box. But they play tough at a 8-yard box and push it out of their own box and out of play on the near side. Gabby Fortis throws it in. Trying to get a teammate to win it. Cannot, and that's the end of the match. Here at the Lancaster National Soccer Center, the Far Western Regionals, Region 4 of the National Championships, and the game between Magic City and South Sound White. It ends up 0-0. Both teams offensively know what they have to do to try to possibly win this region. And defensively, they came out pretty well. And we hope you enjoyed all the action. I'm Greg GK Porter, along with George Langevin from LangevinProductions.com. Stick with us. We'll have interviews and comments at the end of this match here. And then we'll close with this Far Western Regionals for the first game today. Stick with us. Greg GK Porter back here with the South Sound players, this girls under 14 team, and you are?
Gabby Fortes.
Gabby, talk about, first of all, tell us what position you play, and then talk about this game.
I play right outside defense. We should have won.
Okay. So it was kind of a slow start for you guys today?
I guess. I don't know.
From an offensive side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you not see that you normally see? Obviously, you guys had to win your region in order to get down here. What didn't you see that you would have liked to see today out there on the field?
Not taking as many shots as normally do. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, it seemed like in the second half you were, basically your team was trying to, from an offensive perspective, get that ball from the wings and get it down to Central. And early on, it seemed like you guys had some things going, but then they started adjusting on you, and then, it came tougher towards the end of the game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, I know you're looking forward to the rest of this tournament. This has got to be great to come down to Southern California and most importantly, to be in the regional championships in Region 4. Okay, what school you go to?
St. Luke's.
Okay, like that school, what grade you in over there?
Well, I'm going to be a freshman next year.
Okay, good. All righty. Well, let me talk to your teammate. And you are?
I'm Lainey Lobby.
Okay. Lainey, what position do you play and what number are you?
I'm number 14 and mostly center mid.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Talk a little bit about how hard it was getting here and then what you guys plan to accomplish in this tournament.
It was pretty hard getting here, I'd say. And we hope to get out of bracket.
Right. That'd be a major accomplishment, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Okay. Anything that your teammates need to think about or do that you saw out of this game that you can take towards the next game?
I think we need to take more chances offensively, shoot more.
Okay. Okay, that'll work. What grade you get ready to be in?
I'm going to be 9th grader,
Okay. At what high school?
Lakeside.
Okay. Looking forward to it?
Yeah,
Right.
excited.
Sounds good. Graduated and got out of that. Were you middle school or junior high?
Middle school.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Okay, let me talk to your teammate, and you are?
Ashley Muir.
Okay. Ashley, what number are you? What position you play? And talk a little bit about your team and what you guys plan to accomplish.
I'm number 3 and I play outside forward. And with the few players we have and only one sub, I hope that we accomplish playing strong and yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you see in this tournament so far that's going to make it tough for you guys?
The wind and trying to play the through balls and just the competition's harder.
But the weather's pretty good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Probably didn't expect it to be this cool, right?
yeah.
Alrighty. What school you get ready to go to, and what grade?
Clahalia, and I'm going into 9th grade.
All right. Well, congratulations on your graduation.
Thanks.
All right. And we've got some more teammates here from the Pacific Northwest area. And you're?
Gabby Leong.
Okay. Gabby, what number are you? What position do you primarily play?
I'm number 25, and I play defense and forward.
Okay. Talk a little bit about this game today. Is there anything that you could take with you from this game to work on and be able to maybe exploit against the other team in game number 2?
Maybe less touches and more one-touch passing.
Okay. And that's something that you guys do pretty well normally?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, good. Is there any, and I didn't ask your teammates this, but is there any other teams that you guys know that you go to school with or anything that are in this tournament?
No.
Or is it just you guys are the only team from your state, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Well, what school you get ready to go to, and what grade?
I'm going to Curtis, and I'll be in 9th grade.
Okay. Well, congratulations again on going to high school.
Thanks.
All right. And you are?
I'm Alyssa Edenstrom.
Okay. Alyssa, talk about, you were very instrumental in this game, and I know unfortunately you got a yellow card, and is that gonna affect you in the rest of the games? Are you able to play in the next game?
Yeah.
Okay. But you got to watch the yellow cards because then they could take a game away from you, right?
That's only if you get a red card.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you were on the good side. You were very instrumental, and it seemed like toward the end of the game, you made a run there that really could have very well helped you guys win the game. What do you think you got to do, or get your teammates to think towards game number 2, towards possibly getting a victory?
A lot of quick passes, 1-2 touch, and a lot more shooting offensively. Yeah.
All right. What school you ready to go to?
Capitol High School.
Okay. So you just graduated. Congratulations. And you're looking forward to that high school?
Oh yeah.
All righty. Sounds good. Well, good luck, and let me talk to your teammate. And you are?
Alexa Whitney.
Okay. Alexa, talk again. What number are you, and what position you primarily play?
I'm number 2, and I'm attacking center mid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about what you guys try to accomplish as a team, in this tournament. If it's not to totally win it, I mean, get out of bracket play. Talk a little bit about that kind of stuff.
We're trying to get out of bracket, but we're doing the best we can. We have a little number of players, and we're just trying to get out of bracket, basically, and just move on.
Okay. Well, you guys have had a great season. What does your coach, Gary O'Neill, tell you about coming into this tournament? What does he tell you to do?
He pretty much just tells us to just go out there and win every ball we have and just be strong.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, what school you get ready to go to? Did you just graduate from junior high?
Yeah, and I'm about to go to Hudson's Bay.
Okay. Congratulations. Good luck at the tournament.
Thank you.
And some more players. And you are?
Lindsay Aranda.
Okay. Lindsay, what number are you? What position do you primarily play?
8, and I play forward.
Okay. Talk about what you guys hope to accomplish in the rest of this tournament that maybe you didn't see in this game.
Score more and win.
Okay. Sounds good to me. All righty. Anything else you would like to say? Anybody watching this tape?
Hi.
That sounds good. What school you get ready to go to?
Edmonds Woodway.
Okay. And so you just graduated from junior high or middle school?
Yeah.
Congratulations and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
And you are?
Brittany Robinson.
Okay. Brittany, talk about what position you play, the number you are, but also, what do you guys plan to do to maybe be a little bit better in this tournament?
I'm number 4, and I'm playing center mid. And to be better, we're gonna. Wait, what's the question?
Okay. Just what do you plan to accomplish the rest of the tournament?
To win the whole tournament.
Okay. All right. Anything that your teammates are going to try to help you do to make that happen?
Talk to each other and to score.
Okay. What school did you graduate from?
Claharia.
Okay. What school you get ready to go to?
Claharia.
All right. Okay. Well, all right. Let me talk to your teammate. And you are?
Haley Lyman.
Okay. What position did you play out there? What number?
I play defense, but usually I play center. But since we have lack of players, I have to play defense.
Okay. Speaking of that lack of players, what happened to all the rest of your players?
Well, one tore ACL, another tore ACL, and another has bruised knees, and she's out for like 8 months.
Okay. And the regulations, as far as this tournament is concerned, you can't get guest players or anything?
No, you're not allowed to because it's like cheating. If you could just bring in someone really good.
Right. So it's not like the other tournaments where you can just bring in guest players?
Yeah.
Okay. What school did you, is it the same thing? You're going to go to the same school, or did you graduate from junior high? And
I'm in 10th grade next year, and I'll be going to South Kitsap.
Okay. Like that school over there?
Yeah, it's pretty
You
good.
got a pretty good soccer team?
Yeah, our boys won state this year, so.
Great, fantastic. Okay, well, good luck in the future in this tournament.
Thank you.
And you are?
Takara Mitsui.
Okay. Takara, talk about, first of all, what position you play and your number and all that, but maybe some things that we don't know about your club.
I'm number 5, and I usually play goalkeeper, but since we're short on players, I had to play forward this game.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's all.
All right. So was it fun out there?
Yeah, it was different since I'm not used to playing out on the field, but,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So now that you're going to have to do that and stuff, what do you plan to do the rest of this tournament, maybe to assist towards winning some games?
I don't know, just take more shots and attack more.
Maybe be available for other players?
Yeah.
Okay, what school did you go to?
I used to go to King's Junior High, and
Congratulations.
yeah. And now I'm going to Mount Lake Terrace High School for,
Okay. Looking forward to it?
yeah.
Let me talk to your teammate. And you are?
Rachel Leopold.
Rachel, you were the keeper, right?
Yeah.
Even though you're not wearing a keeper jersey right now, you get that thing off, you deal with it later. What time is you guys' next game?
Tomorrow at 8.
Okay, so you guys are only playing one a day?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. So, today you didn't lose, you got a tie out of it, and then tomorrow you come back with the mindset of winning, right?
Yeah, we hope to win.
Okay.
Really bad.
All right. Well, you guys are a great team, and obviously Washington State can't deal with you. So, you're only going to get better and better towards winning the national championship. Is there anything that you can try to do, maybe from a keeper perspective, maybe to make sure that happens?
I need to take charge of my defense and make sure that they know where they're supposed to be and what they're supposed to do, and if they have a man on each other. So I just let them know what they're supposed to do. And
Okay.
yeah.
So did you just graduate from junior high or middle school?
Yeah, I did. I went to Gateway.
Okay. And where are you getting ready to go?
I'm going to Cascade.
Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right. Well, good luck. And you are?
I'm Michaela Benjamin.
Okay. Michaela, talk about the position you play out there, what number you are, and just, you know, about your teammates and maybe trying to get some more offense going? Because I know that's what you were working on all day.
I'm number 12, and I don't think we got as many shots off as we thought we were going to. And we have to take open shots when we can.
It seemed like in the second half, though, you guys were, at least early on, really trying to put some pressure on the wings. And really, I mean, you came down a few times down to Central, and it just a little bit, you know, didn't connect. But it seemed like you guys were going to continue with that, but then they kind of made adjustments, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they packed more in the middle, so we couldn't get through that easily.
Right. And so these teams are so sophisticated, they'll make adjustments throughout the game and make it a little bit tougher, but you guys are learning the different things you need to learn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be better tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what junior high or middle school did you go to?
Well, I'm going into 10th grade,
Okay.
and I'm going to Kentwood High School.
Okay. You like that school over there?
Yeah.
You play on their soccer team?
Yeah.
All right. Same position?
Sometimes.
Okay. I know it's only high school soccer. It's not like this. Okay, well, for the rest of your teammates, one last shout out you'd like to give? Anybody watching this video?
Go Crush.
Okay. All right, good luck. Apologize for the wind that you're going to hear on the, maybe not as much, but it's blowing. And I'm with Gary O'Neill, and he's the head coach here of this wonderful team from the Pacific Northwest, the South Sound and White team. And you guys just coming in here shorthanded, huh, Gary?
Yes, we are. It's unfortunate. We lost 3 to ACL during State Cup, and it's kind of hurt us bad. But the girls, I thought, played a great game. Thought they worked hard. I thought they did a great job, personally.
As you said, you know, you got a player that's out of position that has to come out there in the pitch and play. That's difficult, isn't it?
Absolutely. We have 2 goalies that never play on the pitch, and they had to come out and help out with the team on the pitch. And one of our young ladies also was on the pitch who just fought cancer for the last 6 months, and she totally beat it.
And who was that again?
That's Ashley Muir, wonderful young lady. I'm very happy to see her back on the pitch. So we were very excited about that.
Unbelievable. I mean, you guys come in shorthanded, but you guys say, you know what? It's all about courage, and we got that courage, and we're going to come in here and we're going to at least try to make a statement for our own selves.
Absolutely. That's what we came down. We figured, you know, let's go down there, let's do the best we can, let's work as hard as we can. Whatever the results, it really doesn't matter. We'd love to win, of course, but it was all about just playing with heart, see what we can do. You know, they're a great group of girls, and I thought they did a great job, worked very, very hard, and I was very proud of them. Very, very proud.
Well, you're undefeated already.
Absolutely. We've done great. No goals against either.
That's fantastic. Well, good luck to you, Gary, here in the Far West Regionals, Region 4. And, you know, the best to you getting back home. And, you know, just enjoy this week down here in Southern California. So far, it's not too hot.
No, it's actually pretty nice. It reminds us of home a little bit. Some clouds, a little bit of sunshine, you know. The wind fits right up with us, you know. If we had a little bit of rain tomorrow, it'd be just like we're back at home, so it's all good.
Take care, Gary. All righty. And that's going to do it here from the Lancaster National Soccer Center and Region 4 towards the National Championships, the Far West region. The final score, it was 0-0 between Magic City, and they're from Billings, Montana, and South Sound, and of course, they're from the Pacific Northwest. We hope you enjoyed all the action, and until next time, take care, God bless, and save this one on the hard drive.